I'll quickly introduce myself. So I'm Frank NFT. I'm in cryptos like 2010. That's like awfully long. I basically left the scene a little bit when that all became dedicated hardware. I didn't want to invest in that. That was a big mistake, I agree. And I came back now with programmable everything that we have now. And today we're going to talk about ERC6551, which is a new standard. And I'm going to tell you everything that is wrong with it. That was your cue.
The exact opposite to what this developer is talking about today. We're going to be talking about the use cases of token-bound accounts, why you would want to use them and why you would not want to use them. If you haven't heard of me before, I've worked on multiple NFT projects, one of which is Data Ownership Protocol. I have helped grow them up to 1 million plus Twitter followers, and we've both worked with the infamous CryptoPunks V1, thanks to W3EAS for the merch today. I must say, it's looking good. I've worked on other projects as well, but what we're going to talk about is token-bound accounts because we don't see a lot being used right now, but we will definitely in the future.
Okay. Yeah, we had quite a jump start. I'll go back to my slide. So, yeah, I already told that. V1 Punks, Irish told about that. I'm an engineer. I did like over 40 projects as their Solidity, freelance Solidity developer. So I have a lot of expertise there. I talked New York, London about reducing gas, mainly. And I hate ERC721A, so I wrote the F, and you'll get a link to my GitHub at the end. But that's not why we're here. We're here to talk about the ERC6551. And, oops, that were 2 slides. Back.
Developers are not too good with technology.
That clicker hates me. OK, here we are. You want to go this one?
Yeah, let's do it. This is my V1 Punk from 2017. What we want to talk about today is actually how you can use the token-bound accounts. What is a token-bound account, first of all, and why you would want to use it. First of all, representation is a huge thing today in the NFT space. Your digital identity, your NFT can become your digital identity. Some people might not know what you look like in real life because your NFT can be your profile picture, yeah? This is something that has identified with token-bound accounts. For example, if you want to hold your wallet, you might want to have a few hundred, a few thousand different tokens, NFTs. This goes a completely different way in that you can have your wallet is actually going to be your NFT. There's many different advantages and disadvantages of this, but this is just something that you could see in the last photo here. You can see very smallly on the bottom left, there's 3 other NFTs within this. This is like your wallet in one. So why would we want to use this? We can explain.
Yeah, I'll give the history because it was a history slide. So 1992, JPEGs were found out, and everybody could right-click save, and we can still do that now. But basically, you could view, share them, and we all gave our pictures to Facebook. That basically was Web 2. And in 2017, indeed, not we, but NFTs were invented, and now suddenly she owns this NFT. That is very, very important. Yeah, and she can sell and she can trade, and yeah, we do all that stuff. And now in 2024, we say ERC6551, let's give each NFT its own wallet, so it can actually own any kind of token. And for me, it's pretty important because I'm a gamer at my age, but my wallet, my main wallet, is completely screwed. Because all these NFTs that I get, they mingle in with the other NFTs, and it's basically a shitty wallet. And if we now, like Irish explained, let's give NFTs its own wallet. So if I play with my other side, Mara here, he will actually get the things that he finds in the game, and they will no longer be visible in my own wallet. So I get a better view on my wallet, and probably, if you now look at my Mara, it found 3 things. It's probably more valuable. Because if I sell it to Irish, yeah, she will get all these items also. So maybe I can rip her off for a few ETH.
This is a huge issue. I don't know if anyone here owns Yuga Labs assets, but it's happened before with some NFTs that hold like ApeCoin inside it, and then when you sell it on, there was a lot of debate at the start whether or not they all still hold the ApeCoin. A lot of people got screwed over. This kind of like helps solve that issue in a way, I think. I think that this could definitely be the new standard for everyone to use.
So now every NFT, it can own its own token. It can be any token. ERC20, 721, 1155, it doesn't matter. It can be any token. Anything that you can put in your own wallet, you can now also put in your NFT. By doing that, the NFT actually becomes a dynamic NFT by default, because it's changing its own metadata. You will also be able to use now your NFT to connect to a dApp. If you connect to a dApp right now, you use your wallet, you have to sign with your wallet. In this model, you will sign with your NFT. It will be the NFT's wallet that is signing and no longer your wallet, which is interesting because it means that your NFT will suddenly have his own transaction history. Once again, if you look at FrankNFT.eth, you will see the most crooked transaction history that you can imagine, because I'm doing everything with that wallet. In this model, that transaction history will go to the specific NFTs of each game. And so I can, if I'm playing Serum City, because I put some Serum City NFTs in here, well, they will go to that specific NFT, and they won't come anymore to my wallet. And if I'm playing with my Mara on the other side, that will go to his wallet. And so everything will become a lot more clear. Okay. How it works. You're going to do this?
Definitely not.
Okay, I knew that. I knew that. What is very, very important is it is completely backwards compatible. So all NFTs, from all the way back from CryptoKitties, by the way, this, the ERC6551, is invented by the guys that made CryptoKitties. It's not invented by us. It's invented by the guy that made CryptoKitties. He's a co-author. So any old ERC721 can actually do this, because what are we doing architecture-wise? We are putting an extra set of smart contracts that are these called registries, that they will make the mapping so that any NFT will hold this wallet address. And like that, it's backwards compatible. And that was a really important design idea behind the ERC6551. Because if you don't do this, no, I thought we had one more slide. Okay, if you don't do this, you will turn into making wrappers, or what you guys doing all the time. You have to basically burn your NFT and you get a new one in place. But you don't want to do that, because then you lose your transaction history, you lose your provenance over the original NFT, which can be a historical NFT. I can't imagine that she will ever want to burn her CryptoPunk. So with the registries, we can solve that. And also, the registries, they are proxies. That's the standard implementation. So we can actually upgrade those implementations over time if we find new things that we want to do with these wallets. And of course, yeah, the user count is of course still there, because our NFT, it's not an AI. No, it's not going to sign something out of its own, out of the blue. So it's still me as a user, while I'm playing the game, that will initiate the transaction, but I will tell the NFT, you can sign this, and he will then sign with his own private key. Now, this is your slide.
Change is a really big thing in the crypto space, and it's something that we need to take into consideration as to what standard that you use. For example, you mentioned gaming a couple of times there. Gaming is huge in terms of character development, token drops. They mightn't only have one token, it might be several tokens within one project. And I thoroughly believe you don't have to have just one token for your project to succeed, especially if the first time doesn't work out, you might want to relaunch again a second time and so on and so forth. This is a way to have your wallet all together in one, especially if you're going to sell it. It can be something that I think you might grow very attached to over time, especially with NFTs. A lot of people don't want to sell their NFT. This is going to be even like tenfold upon that. So we call token-bound accounts a backpack wallet. I think most people that don't come from a developer point of view, like myself, they will not call it from the ERC. You know, they will always have it renamed as something more simple. This is my way of explaining it. So I have, for example, like Ethereum, EXVG is Xverse game, and then Ape as well. That like some ones that you might want to hold within it at the same time. So instead of having like, for example, when you first join the NFT space, it's very difficult to onboard someone new if they have to use like all different wallets every single time. From like a UX point of view, it shouldn't exist that way. We should be able to just use one and not like hundreds. From a security point of view, it seems to be more wise to have, you know, like hot wallets, cold wallets, and everything and so on. This is the way I believe that will be more secure by just using one instead of using one for every new marketplace, every new website. So I hope that this will kind of solve that issue.
Hey, you touched upon an important point that we forgot. Your NFT now can hold ETH. So it can also spend ETH. And of course, also all the other coins that are there.
Especially for staking. Staking is becoming huge with gaming right now in terms of like development of the game. There's a lot of really big Web3 brands right now that mightn't launch straight away, but they will focus on staking in the long term. So I think that this will kind of help in terms of keeping everything like organized together in one digital representation.
Okay, so we had a few ideas what you can do with this. And we played a little bit around with it. And she's currently working for a game, so she wants to tell a little bit about that. But then we go into another game.
Yeah, they actually just launched today, which isn't ideal for me because I should be working today. But I love you guys so much. I wanted to actually share the alpha. If anyone is a gamer, I'd thoroughly recommend to look into Xverse. It's definitely one like hot upcoming project that a lot of PC gamers will definitely want to talk about. At the moment, it's like private access, but this is something that definitely soulbound accounts and token-bound accounts are going to be used within Xverse. They don't actually know I'm talking today about them, so yeah, I wanted to share some information.
Now, I promised you I would explain you what can go wrong, and it's a misuse. And to demonstrate it, we made a Frank first. Don't go look it up. It doesn't exist. It's completely imaginary. It only has 2 players. You recognize them, right?
No.
No? Nah, they do. They look like our punks, at least. And what is important in the Frank first, there is one magical object. And that is the black pearl. And now the black pearl has magical powers and makes me really invincible. But I'm a shitty gamer. And I didn't win it. She won it. Mm-hmm. It's there.
We have it.
It's there. 1.6 million there. That was the golden key of Yuga. 1.6 million there. So I want that. I want that. I'm rich. It's good. I'm Batman. I'm rich. So what do? Where do I make my fatal mistake? I make an offer on her avatar. I offer her 1.6 million to buy her avatar. Now, I already know her a long time, and I can tell she's a very nasty woman. So what does she do? Anybody an idea what she's going to do? She transfers the black pearl to another avatar that she also owns, and then she accepts my offer. So the tokens, like they are now, they will just work on OpenSea, they will work anywhere, but we will need some adaptations there that she would not be able to actually accept that offer if she does something with the underlying wallet. That part of the technology is not there yet. So I just lost 1.6 million, and she's happy again.
Bye.
Okay, and I think we're perfectly on time. If anybody has a question, we can still do a question.
Yeah, we have a question here.
Yeah.
We can get you a mic.
Yeah, thanks.
Hello. So I have a background in esports as a general manager for Fnatic for 3 years and been a gamer for a very long time. But the way I see that this is being utilized is, like you say, attaching items and in-game currencies to an account. So imagine World of Warcraft, for example, where you could do this with the characters, but also then monetize your character and sell it after. So my question becomes instantly, because I'm consulting for a game right now that are utilizing NFTs. Is this on ETH mainnet only, or is it on Polygon? Like, where can people actually use it now?
It is deployed by their founders, not by us, on literally every EVM chain at this moment.
It's
so your
compatible
question,
with
Polygon,
yeah.
ETH, yes. They're thinking about deploying it on Solana, but it's not there yet. But on all major EVM chains, it's there.
And like you said, it can be reversed now, so you can essentially enable NFTs that are already on the market for this. So you don't have to build it right now.
Basically, you just don't know it. You will know it now because I'm saying it. But all the NFTs in your wallet, they already have a wallet because they deployed that architecture. The architecture is deployed. The wallet is already there. You just have never discovered it yet and have not used it yet. Yes, it is completely backwards compatible. That was a really important design criteria for the guys of CryptoKitties when they did this, because the other option was indeed to start building wrappers. I can fairly say that I'm the king of wrappers. I wrapped the V1 CryptoPunks. But that in this case, that is really not a good direction. You don't want to burn your tokens to attach a wallet to it. So you need that composability. And is Magus in the room? I don't see him. He also talks about composability things, but they have chosen a completely different route. And there, yeah, it is for tokens that you will deploy now, for new tokens. And here they really wanted to say, no, we want it for all tokens. Also for that token of, that's why we use the CryptoPunk as an example, 2017. It will work. Okay, we're completely out of time, so I have to give it back to my friend there.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Frank. Awesome.